based on the characteristics of many other animals. Survival of the fittest, the principle of the wild, encouraged devotees to learn the skills each animal used to survive in its habitat. The Wu Xin Chuan, or five-style combat technique, imitates five animals: the dragon, snake, tiger, leopard, and crane. Gao Xin Chuan, or dog style, is inspired by the way a dog attacks the lower body. This technique is particularly suitable for smaller people. Then there is Ying Jiao Gong, the eagle's claw, which imitates the fierceness of an eagle, as well as its predatory skills. Wu Xin Chuan, or tiger style, features the agility and strength of the tiger, emphasizing speed and aggression. This is Hao Xin Chuan, or monkey style. It is inspired by the swiftness of the monkey. Whether a disciple is good or bad in mastering the skill depends on whether the postures or gestures of the monkey can be clearly seen. Tanglang Chuan, or mantis style, demonstrates the aggressiveness and explosive grace of the mantis. This unique fusion of animal characteristics with martial arts shows the organic development of Kung Fu from its humble origins into the powerful defense weapon it has become, still with a foot firmly grounded in nature. However, the most profound wisdom and the most mysterious power of Kung Fu is called Qigong. Through breathing and a series of systematic movements, Qigong produces a type of energy called Qi. The Chinese believe that Qi, or energy, normally resides in a place they call Dantian in the lower abdomen. Once you can freely direct this energy to a particular part of the body, you can produce enormous power. Direct the Qi to your arm as you throw a needle, and it can pierce a piece of glass. Used correctly, Qi can make any part of the body as hard as steel. The crown of the head can break iron plates, bricks, sticks, and stones. Hands can smash bricks and break sticks. Feet can splinter rocks and a staff. Even the most delicate parts of the body can become immune to scimitar or spear attack. The stomach can resist a trident stab or can break sticks. The throat can resist attack by spear.
不是说这些什么兵器都不能伤，因为枪之后啊，他们都是硬气功的一种，都属于硬气，就是把这个气布局，这个外层内练一口气，外练那个筋骨皮这个皮，他这个把这个气充聚以后，你的外界东西打不透的一般。
In the past, the mysterious Qigong was regarded as mystical or even as magic by some. But studies have found that the Qi movements within the body can be tracked by a heat detector. Of course, the only way to maximize the Qi energy is by repeating the exercises day after day. The human fists are fragile. Although often used in attacks, fists are prone to damage. If you wish to be more powerful, you must strengthen them. Place a piece of paper on a wall. Punch it for 2 hours without stopping. Replace the paper when it's broken. The wall may deteriorate, but eventually the hand becomes immune. The brain is the most important organ of the human body. Serious injury or damage to the brain can be fatal. To protect it, the skull must be strengthened. All you have to do is hit your skull with your palms for 2 hours every day to harden it. Then bang your head against a sandbag for 2 hours to train it to resist the shock of an attack. Hard Qigong masters believe that the skull becomes up to 4 times harder than that of a normal person after 2 years of such continuous practice. Another very delicate part of the body, the neck, is particularly vulnerable to attack. Injuries here can lead to paralysis and death. A headstand lowers the weight of the entire body onto the neck. Practice an hour every day for a year, and then you can progress to neck hanging. The iron neck exercise consists simply of hanging by the neck from a cloth noose. At first, it is only bearable for 2 to 3 seconds, but eventually the body can be supported for minutes at a time, by which time you'll have mastered the technique. The iron neck is very useful in actual combat. It enables you to free yourself and counterattack should your enemy have your neck in an arm lock. By now, it is clear that Shoulin Kung Fu emphasizes both actual combat and mental theory. This balance explains why it is the leading school of Chinese Kung Fu. However, in spite of its importance to China, Shoulin Kung Fu was once almost totally lost. Over its 1500-year history, the Shoulin Temple has suffered several calamities. The most serious was in 1928, when a military clique called Shi Yaoshan set the Shoulin Temple ablaze. It is believed that Chanjingge, the sutra library where all the Kung Fu textbooks were kept, perished in the fire. Although the books were gone, fortunately the living textbooks, the Shoulin masters survived.
说没有我们这些人，这个的这个继承，没有这些人的发展，没有今天的好形势。
In 1980, during a Sino-Japanese Shaolin martial arts interflow conference, the Chinese government realized that Shoulin Kung Fu was all but lost. It immediately began to search for people who could help to reconstruct the school of knowledge. One of these people was Master Liang Yichuan. 68-year-old Master Liang Yichuan is among the top Kung Fu masters in China. From his great-grandfather down, each generation has practiced Shoulin Kung Fu. Master Liang started when he was 5 years old. More than 60 years later, he is an all-round Shoulin Kung Fu master. Later, in order to promote Shoulin Kung Fu, the government funded Master Liang to open a new martial arts school. It was an immense success, and Shoulin Kung Fu's popularity spread swiftly. In 20 years, Chinese Kung Fu training schools have spread all over China and indeed the world. Beneath the Shoulin Temple at Songshan, there are now over 40 schools alone. Every year, Dangfang City in Henan Province, which is the home to the Shoulin Temple, holds a large-scale Shaolin martial arts contest to promote popular interest in learning Kung Fu. More than 5,000 Shaolin Kung Fu practitioners from more than 60 training schools across China gather to advance Shaolin Kung Fu. At the contests, they exchange techniques and experience, another basic tenet central to the practice of Kung Fu.